So y'all are probably thinking, why why in the world is this video called Timmy Tech Company Episode 1? Well, the reason why is there's this really great game called PC Building Simulator, and it's a really fun game, and I'm going to use this game to start, like, not a real tech company, but start like a on YouTube tech company, and I'm going to accept challenges from you guys. So if you want me to build a specific kind of PC that can run a specific game in real life, let me know in the comments down below, or by DMing me on Instagram. But what you can do in this game is just really, really cool. So today I've accepted a challenge from a friend to start this series to build a PC that can run Fortnite at 5,000 frames a second. Let me let you in on a little secret. You can't run Fortnite 5,000 frames per second. It's literally impossible and has never been done. But I can run Fortnite at about, I'd guess, 2,000 frames per second.
So literally, as I'm editing this, I just Googled it, and it is literally impossible to even achieve Fortnite at 1,000 frames per second. The max frame rate you can have, and you would require like 5 graphics cards and an insane CPU overclocked. All of those would have to be overclocked, and still you could only reach about 600 frames per second.
Let's start with the case that I used for this and the name of the machine. So, the name, the official Timmy Tech Company name that I'm giving this PC is the Flash, because it's probably the fastest PC I'm going to build in this entire series. Now, what is the case I started off this build with? Well, obviously, it's a beautiful looking case, but it is literally called the Colink Big Chungus. Big Chungus. That's literally the name of the case. This is nuts. That I instantly fell in love with this case when I realized that it was named Big Chungus. So, what other parts did I go with? I went with an Intel i9 9700K, obviously, very overclockable, and just a really good all-around CPU. And I'm sorry again, this series is going to include a lot of very technical terms and names for PC parts, but I use these to inform y'all as to what parts they are and to make me sound smarter. So what did I go with for the RAM? I went with the Corsair, I forget the name, it'll be on top of the screen right now. Corsair RAM, I believe it is RGB. Yes, it is RGB. Which means it means very colorful. I don't know acronyms. I went with 64 gigabytes of RAM in this thing. For the power supply, I went with, I don't remember. It's gonna be up on the screen right now. I literally have no reference sheet at all in front of me. I'm just doing this from memory. I know it was 850 watts, and yeah, I may or may not have destroyed the graphics card. Basically, I tried to overclock it 150% times what my PSU power supply, what it could handle, and I just I blew up the graphics card. For the graphics card, I went with the AMD Radeon RX Vega 64. Basically, it's the only graphics card that I could fit in this computer and still be able to fit a M.2 drive in, a solid state drive in. I noticed some games couldn't play the Ultra 4K specs, like Doom wouldn't play Ultra 4K specs, and I really wanted it to. I probably should have just thrown the just one 16 gigabyte VRAM graphics card. Dang it. The motherboard that I put in the computer was the ASRock Z390 Phantom Gaming 9. And this was a really good motherboard because it had really fast M.2 drive capabilities. It had a lot of SATA connectors, which I only used one of. And it had just a lot of potential and ran things very fast, very high frequency rate. The cooler, I really hope y'all don't want me to say exactly what cooler I put in it, but if you must know, CryoRig C7. That is too difficult to say. Yes, back to the power supply. I put an Antec High Current Gamer 850 watt in it. Wow, these are a lot of very big words. For the SSD, I just put a HyperX Fury RGB 960 gigabyte solid state drive inside of the computer. And then, of course, the cabling took 15 to 20 minutes just to connect all the cables right. And then I installed everything and blew up the graphics card. Whoops. And in the end, I was left with this just absolutely beautiful case, pretty peripherals. I always set those to be the fanciest they can be. Just an absolutely beautiful case, beautiful peripherals. And the case looks really nice. The components inside the case look really nice. I made sure to go with the red wires. I knew that'd be a good choice. And there you go. That is my build of the Flash computer. And I hope y'all enjoyed this Timmy Tech video. Be sure to be on the lookout for more. There will be another one probably in another week or two. And I've already got an idea on the drawing board, so I really hope y'all are going to enjoy this. I know I've enjoyed it, and until the next time, I will talk to y'all later. This is Timmy Tech Co. signing off.